Val Rodionov here, and this is day 29 supplementary video called Autophagy and Protein, or something else. I haven't uploaded it yet. So I've just filmed my report for my day 29 on my way to 1 meal a day diet or lifestyle, basically. And I mentioned how autophagy and protein work together. So this idea was triggered by a video I rewatched on YouTube, and the video was from Naomi Whittel, and she was interviewing Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi. He's the winner of Nobel Prize on this area of research, autophagy. And she asks, I'm going to read, I have written it down. She asks, the doctor, can you speak about protein synthesis and autophagy? Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi answers, yeah. I always show there one slide. Our body makes 200 to 300 grams of protein every day. Okay, but we take 70 to 80 grams of protein from food. So just two figures tells us most of them in acid or new protein synthesis comes from their degradation product of our own protein. So to understand the recycling of the protein is so important to understand cells. Then a little bit later he says, so yeah, for me it's a surprising fact that almost all our body protein is replaced every 2 or 3 months. That's the end of quote. This means that regardless of the diet, the body will make from 200 to 300 grams of protein every day. That was quite a shocker to me. It means vegetarians, all sorts of vegetarians, meat eaters, fat eaters, and nothing eaters will get from 200 to 300 grams of protein a day. Wow. Over 20 years ago, I've read about a research where a tribe of uncivilized people was found somewhere in the jungle, and when they were observed, they didn't have any protein-based food in their diet, or they didn't have meat, they didn't eat nuts or seeds, mostly veggies and grass. I don't remember exactly, but there was no visible protein. Of course, there's some protein in everything. And the research was conducted, and scientists made a decision or concluded that their bodies were producing proteins from the main component of the air, which is nitrogen. The air that we breathe consists of about 80% of nitrogen, and proteins, the base, like everything about that chemical element. I don't know yet if this is related to autophagy or if that research was done correctly. Maybe they both relate in some way. I suspect that there's a relationship. But based on what Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi says it doesn't matter what one eats, they would produce 200 to 300 grams of protein a day, even if there's no protein in the diet. So I assume that's the mechanism. The body recycles its own cells, the protein from the own cells, and probably gets some nitrogen plays role in this. I don't know about this yet. In any case, that's a very interesting fact, and it's no longer a surprise. Even when people fast, let's say long-term fasting, when I do long-term fasting, I don't eat anything, but the body is surviving for 20, 30, 40 days, or some people fast even 100. There were cases when people were fasting for health reasons for 100 days. And the body generates the protein. And still, if it generates the same 200 to 300 grams of protein, it is definitely recycling its own stuff. In any case, and maybe even producing some protein from the air. Autophagy as a process is always there. It's if it wasn't there, we would probably die right away. But the level of it is what's I think one of the important things. How active is the autophagy? So it definitely varies. So if we fast, and when external food is no longer available to the cell, let's say the body is made of the cells, lots of different cells, and let's say there's not enough food, or the food doesn't go into the cell, then it starts, the autophagy process starts, and inside the cell, and it starts recycling its own waste and into building blocks and rebuild itself. You can say it regenerates itself when the autophagy is activated. And how well this process works depends on how heavy is the or how strong is autophagy going. So, and let's say if the food for the cells available most of the time, the process of autophagy doesn't start, or it's very weak, and the result, the cells get overwhelmed with toxins. There's lots of waste. It's not eliminated. It's not recycled properly, and the cells start to degrade. The organs start to degrade. The body starts to get sicker and sicker, and that's the process. And the solution is to activate autophagy. And the ways to activate, the main ways are intermittent fasting, exercise, and sleeping. I've read and watched videos about a few more. There are more ways to do that, but those are the main. It's worth to mention fasting, like water fasting. It's no longer intermittent fasting, but it is purposeful fasting for longer. Let's say it could be 24 hours, 48 hours, 5 days, 10 days, 20 days, 40 days, even longer. So the longer the fast, the heavier or stronger autophagy becomes, and it starts working even stronger, rejuvenating the body, getting rid of the toxins, and getting rid of fats and all the waste and crap, basically. Excuse my French. I'm not talking about water fasting. It's another topic. A big topic. But if somebody decides to go for fasting, please do your own research. Don't jump into the long-term fasting right away. It should be done Slowly, you need to get used to it, and you need to know how your body reacts. So please do your own research. Don't jump into it just right away. So the videos I'm filming here about OMAD, my way on OMAD or my OMAD, is the goal of those videos is to show my experiences and share with my knowledge I've collected for over the years on the topic of self-healing and dieting, fasting. And my goal, my personal goal, is to get my weight to about 200 pounds. I'm currently about 260, or it's about 91 kilos. I'm 6 feet 3 inches, about 192 centimeters. And I want to maintain my, once I get to that weight, 200 pounds, I want to maintain it. So I want to increase the level of energy, to have a high level of energy at all times when I want to. And I want to eat food I like without any restrictions, except for the, I don't consider 1 meal a day a restriction. I'm totally fine as long as I can keep all of those, my achievements. I'm totally fine to eat anything I want during that 1 hour and 24 hours cycle. So that's the goal. And I'm sharing all the experiences with you to show you what to expect if you decide to do it, the benefits, cons and pros of this diet, my experience, and I hope that it will help some of you to make your choice to get healthier, and that's basically the goal. A disclaimer here, I'm not a medical professional. I don't have any certification. I'm not licensed to give medical advice or any other advice related to what I'm talking about. I'm here sharing my knowledge, my experiences, so you can learn more about it. And if you decide to use anything I say or film or show or write, please do it at your own risk. And I would also recommend you to consult with certified health professionals so they can tell you, basically consult with them. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click on likes under the video, subscribe for my channel, and if you know somebody who can benefit from it, please send them a link. And also, if you have wins, or you can share your experiences, how it's going for you, what helped you, so others know about this as well. And maybe somebody can benefit, and maybe you can help someone to save their health or improve their health, and maybe even save lives. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you great health, happiness. See you on the next video.